All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. I'm in the house with something very, very good. And when you see this kind of pouch, yeah, you know that something is very, very good because, yeah, these are the this is the packaging that comes with a full custom Shirogorov. It's not like a black box like you would get into with the custom division or the production Shirogorov. These are a little bit different. They come usually with a bead. In this case, it's matching the colors that you're gonna see on the inside, because inside this fella here, there is a full custom Stellaris. Let's go ahead and discover what is this guy over here. And by the way, don't miss the hidden pocket, which holds the coin, which is like the certificate of authenticity of the knife in question. In this case, we got this guy right over here. Something that is truly outstanding. I'm telling you, you have 9 centimeters for the blade length, and probably 93 millimeters for the cutting edge, and 12 centimeters for the handle, and 21 centimeters for the overall length of this beautiful piece. I want to show you a couple of classic here. As size comparison, just a couple of Sebenzas, large and small 21, throwing in the mix a smaller neon, just in size, an L, and a larger F95 and L, both custom division, spectacular pieces, and another small one which really matches this fella right there. Mini cannabis from Sienkiewicz, design made by Shiro, and same designer right over there. Cordinal, big boy. Just to show you that the size of this one is just spectacular. Perfect sized knife. It's the perfect size, that's it. And these two guys, they go pretty well together. This is just like zircotai handle. But anyways, right over here, we get to see carbotai or carboti, I would say carbotai, a set of scales which are just hypnotic. This is the Shiro logo up close, and you can appreciate all the layers going into this handle. And you can see they shimmer, this white, this blue, the black. It's gorgeous, simply. This is an inset lock. It is sporting some crazy features. I mean, obviously, you cannot miss the anodization on the chamfers only of the pivot, of the spacer, and the screws. Both sides, of course. It is lacking a pivot collar, but who cares when you have this level of finish? Who cares? I mean, somebody would say, yeah, but that one has a nice collar. This is the pivot collar that you see on the Stellar, which is the titanium counterpart of this composite handle material. But anyways, we're here talking about this guy. You cannot miss these 3 tungsten pins with 3 different diameters, 1, 1.5, and 2 millimeters. You cannot miss this floating backspacer, which is accentuating and underlining the perfection that this centered blade is. From this perspective, you can see the layers of the handles all around, and they just come up with this pattern right over here. This thing is fantastic for several reasons. First of all, the size. The size of this knife is I would say the perfect size. I love like the F95. I love what is this, like quantum. This size of the Quantum is gorgeous, but it's sometimes a little bit too big. Sometimes you just need something smaller, something classier, something a little bit more subtle, and that's where the Stellar or the Stellaris, they come in play. Sometimes the Neon or the Mini Cannabis, you see, they're a little bit too small. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I love that. I mean, these two guys are packing so much blade that is crazy. But sometimes you just need this size, which is the perfect size. Stellar and Stellaris are the same knife, pretty much inset lock, with different material for the handle, composite for the Stellaris, and for the Stellar. Now we get Stellar and Stellaris in the custom division form, and currently only the Stellar made it to the production. We've seen the first production, we've seen the Sienkiewicz Touch at CCKS Fall 2023, and probably it's gonna make it to the production level as well. But anyways, this thing is smooth. There's some nice chamfering, concave on the sides. By the way, Mike Norris ladder Damascus blade with high contrast and satin flats and jimping, which is absolutely functional. Not super bitey, but still it works. It's a thing of a work of art. I'm not usually a fan of the Dama steel blades in the Shirogorov. I mean, I like them, of course, but I'm usually a fan of Damascus on Shirogorov. So far, full custom. The Dama steel made it to the custom division. There's F3B, some collaboration as well, like the Tom Mayo, Dr. Arctic, Dr. Death. You see Stellaris custom division with Dama Steel and Neon 2018 with Dama Steel. So you see Dama Steel. You don't really see Damascus, especially Mike Norris ladder, like in this level of awesomeness. I love it. The duck foot pivot, of course, needs special attention because you see how it's made to allocate a duck foot bit, which is the custom bit that allows you to take it apart, as well as the body screw. It's a little duck foot right there. The anodization is just out of this planet. It's such a good thing that is not even funny. Inside, this thing is manicured. You see the inset lock. The apron here, or like the lock guard, it has been darkened by laser. I don't know if you can see, but this is blacked out. There is some micro milling. Would you look at that? Where your thumb meets the lock bar to disengage. There's a little bit of micro milling going on. Inset lock right over there. And by the way, this guy, it's very, very light in ounces. This fella is 3.18 ounces. Just for comparison, the Stellar, because I mean there's zirconium and everything, 4.76 ounces. The stock thickness of this 3.6 behind the edge, 0.45. I mean, insane. Really, really good. The pocket clip, curiously, is smooth until you get to see, like in very, very high magnification, the milling lines, micro milling lines. This is smooth. Here you see the lines. You see maybe a little bit of dirt, but anyways, there are some micro milling lines and nothing there. So they have been left on purpose in that spot. There's 2 screws underneath the clip that are securing the locking mechanism, which is inset into the clip side handle. Double row roller bearings are running under the hood to create this kind of action here. The sound is dry, loud, thwack. Oof. This thing deploys like crazy. Look at this. Push button, light switch. Ooh. Fantastic. I can easily say that these 2 guys are my favorite knives currently in my collection. One is, this is because of the weight of the materials, and this is the same thing, but a completely different look. So they go so well together, that is crazy. The spacer, in this case, is not floating, as you can see. Focus. So it's touching the sides, whereas in this case, it's not. So it's floating. So they have all different nuances. For example, this one, there's no pin at the end, whereas in the Stellar, you have it. Different spacer, different stock thickness. A lot of different things going on into this set of beauties. Right there. I mean, the action is out of this world. One of the nicest action that I have ever experienced. Look at this. So smooth that it's even hard to describe. You have to take it in your hand and understand what I'm talking about, because otherwise you're going to be like, yeah, smooth. Yeah. No. It is like ridiculous. This is gonna ruin your day if you're if you're collecting knives and you try this guy or you try this guy. Your day is gonna be bad. Good because you're gonna be mesmerized for a little bit, but then you're gonna be like, what have I done? I have ruined my knife collecting experience, because these are very expensive to obtain, very rare. I'm very lucky that I know some people that I'm friends with online, and I bug them, and I was able to obtain these 2. So I'm really grateful to have these 2 in the collection. Nowadays, it's getting harder and harder to get your hands onto this, because these are auction pieces. So you have to go to a show and win the auction, and they're fetching ridiculous prices now. Like, I'm a little bit bummed out, because probably I would never be able to afford any other full custom Shiro, because the prices have skyrocketed lately. So I'm not super thrilled about that. I'm still probably will be able to enjoy some custom division because they are still like in a obtainable range. But I'm telling you, the full custom are gone, and they are gone. Unless you find somebody that wins one at a lotto, not an auction, a lotto, so pays table for a full custom, and it's a very good friend with you, and he knows that you're not going to be selling or anything, you're just going to be keeping that, and then he can mark it up $1, $2, $3, $4, $5,000. And I will be like, yeah, thank you very much, take my money. Because now they've been marked up 4, 5 times table price. So good luck with that. And in the meantime, I really hope you enjoyed this video, checking out this beautiful carbo tie. Look at the titanium, Mike Norris, Damascus, double row roller bearings, tungsten pins, action that is out of this world. So cool. Incredible. This is the full custom Shirogorov Stellaris on the table. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.